Hello, my loves. This is Aurelia from Aureliaslight, and I welcome you to another episode of Manifesting the Miraculous. On today's episode, we are going to again dive into the work of one of my favorite spiritual teachers and metaphysicians, Dr. Joseph Murphy, and we're going to be reading about your infinite power to be rich. And when I say the word rich, it is not just wealth and money, but it's the richness and abundance of living an extraordinary life. As astonishing as it is true, you no longer need to wish or dream about the things you've always wanted and deserved in life. Once you know spiritual law, you can create it. For as surely as the never-ending stream of air is sent for you to breathe, so may you enjoy wealth, happiness, health, love, a full life of luxuries, beautiful country homes, travel to far-off exotic places, expensive cars, rare and priceless works of art, all this and more, once you learn the secret of projecting mind's rays. So again, Joseph Murphy, if you are just tuning into my channel, Joseph Murphy was a very, very popular teacher in the science of the mind in the early 1900s. And his teachings were incredible because he basically believed, as I do, is that the subconscious mind is where your program for your life is stored. And once you overcome all the limited beliefs of the program that is stored in your subconscious mind, you can tap into everything that your heart desires. So before we start the treasure house of infinity, I wanted to invite you to check out my website at Aureliaslight.com and all the programs that I offer and I teach. I really am a musician and a composer and somewhat of a master of frequency. So in one of my courses, which I invite you to look at, we teach how your body, your mind, and when it's connected to the soul, becomes a tuning fork. And again, when you clear it and you tune it up, you can manifest and create anything. So Aureliaslight.com, join my mailing list, and I look forward to seeing you there. So without further ado, the treasure house of infinity. The Bible says, I come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. John 10:10. You are here to lead a full and happy life, to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. All the spiritual, mental, and material riches of the universe are the gifts of God, good in themselves and capable of good use. God is the giver and the gift. Man is the receiver. God dwells in man, and this means that the treasure house of infinite riches is within you and all around you. By learning the laws of the mind, you can extract from the infinite storehouse within you everything you need in order to live life gloriously, joyously, and abundantly. Your right to be rich. You are born to be rich. You grow rich by the use of your God-given faculties, by tuning in with the infinite. And as your mind becomes productive and full of good ideas, your labor will become more productive and will bring you all kinds of material riches. It is your feeling of oneness with God in your heart that makes you rich, and you are rich according to your mental attitude and faith in all things good. All of the riches of the infinite, within and without, are yours to enjoy. There is no virtue whatsoever in poverty, which in actual fact is a mental disease, and it should be abolished from the face of the earth. You are here to find your place in life and to give of your talents to the world. You are here to expand and unfold in a wonderful way according to God-given potential. and to bring forth spiritual, mental, and material riches which will bless humanity in countless ways. Learn how to surround yourself always with beauty and luxury, and realize your inalienable right to life, liberty, freedom, and peace of mind. It is your divine right to dramatize, reveal, portray, and express the power, elegance, and riches of the Infinite One. The science of getting rich. This is a universe of law and order, and there are principles and laws by which all of our experiences, conditions, and events take place. There is a definite law of cause and effect in everything. The science of getting rich is based on the law of belief. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Mark 9:23. The law of life is the law of belief. To believe is to sincerely accept something as true. Believe in the abundant life, the happy life, the successful life, and live in the joyous expectancy of the best, and invariably the best will come to you. It is the belief of man that makes the difference between wealth and poverty, between success and failures, and between health and sickness. It is a cosmic law that like thoughts always produce like effects. Therefore, any man who boldly claims the riches of the infinite will receive them. You were born to be rich. You were born with all the equipment necessary to lead a full, happy, and successful life. You were born to win, to conquer, to rise above all obstacles, and to demonstrate the glories and beauties within you. All the powers, qualities, attributes, and aspects of God are already within you. Your life is God's life, and that life is your life now. God is always successful in whatever he undertakes, whether it is a tree or the cosmos. You are one with the infinite, and you can't fail. You are not here to earn a mere living. Life is a gift to you. You are here to express life and to give of your hidden talents and abilities through your mind, body, and soul. Your desires for health, abundance, happiness, peace, and true place in life represent the urges, promptings, and intimations of infinite life seeking expression through you. Desire to make the most of yourself. In this section, Joseph Murphy explains a story about a businessman's 3 steps to riches. So Joseph Murphy says, a business friend of mine in Beverly Hills said to me in his store, "My brother is in the same business as I am, just 3 blocks away, and he is prospering and rolling in wealth. Recently, he hired 2 additional sales clerks, yet I can't make ends meet. It is not the environment or the merchandise, it must be me." I commented that getting rich and advancing in life is not a matter of certain business or a certain location, that riches are of the mind of man, and that some men of great talent remain in poverty-stricken and frustrated, while others who have very little talent or education prosper beyond their fondest dreams. I told him about 3 steps to unfailing riches. So because I love teaching, I encourage you to get out a pen and paper or your notepad on your iPhone, and just let's write down these 3 steps and see if you can incorporate these 3 steps in your life this week. Step number 1. Never make a negative statement about finances, such as, "I can't pay the rent, I can't make ends meet, business is very bad, I can't pay my bills," and so on. As soon as the negative thought, "I can't," comes to mind, Affirm instead, I am one with the infinite storehouse within me, and all of my needs are met instantaneously. It may be necessary to do this 50 times in 1 hour, but persist and the negative thought will cease to trouble you. Step number 2, make it a habit during the course of the day to condition your mind to the riches of the infinite by affirming, God is an ever-present help in my time of trouble. And God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. Step number 3, lull yourself to sleep every night by reiterating this great truth. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, unchanging, and eternal. The businessman faithfully followed this spiritual prescription, and he has advanced by leaps and bounds. He framed the following biblical quotation, which stands on his desk. The wilderness and the parched land shall be glad, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose. Isaiah 35:1. Recently, he said to me, my mind was a wilderness and a desert. There was nothing growing there but weeds of ignorance, fear, self-depreciation, and a sense of unworthiness. Now I am on the way to victory, achievement, and prosperity. This concludes this episode of The Treasure House of Infinity. But I would love to end on a mantra, one of Joseph Murphy's mantras for the second step tonight, so that you can keep this in your mind and marinate it and have it infuse into your cells as you go to sleep. Again, mantras, man is mind, tra is sound, is a sound that trains the mind, which is pretty much the same as an affirmation. You are using words to affirm your reality and what you would like to create. So take a nice deep breath in, relax your body, and I will repeat the following affirmation. God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, ever unchanging, and eternal. God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, unchanging, and eternal. God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, ever unchanging, and eternal. God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, unchanging, and eternal. God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, ever unchanging, and eternal. God is the instant and immediate source of my supply, presenting me with all the ideas necessary at every moment of time and point of space. I am ever grateful for God's riches that are ever active, ever present, unchanging, and eternal. I hope this brought you some upliftment in your frequency and vibration and some focus for your reality. Again, we create everything from the inside. And if we are warring with ourselves, then we see that outside. So everything is a reflection of our internal cosmic space. I send you all my love and light this week, and I will see you next time.